started at the Summit station. I took a 726 train there, and everything was actually pretty quiet. A lot of the commuters there said that today was a lot less crowded than many of their other days. So things started out pretty smoothly. But that all changed when I got off at Hoboken and tried to get on a PATH train. The early birds get to skip Hoboken. NJ Transit platforms in Chatham and Summit were unusually packed around 6 a.m. with commuters who woke up early for the last direct train to Penn Station this morning.
To take a train to Hoboken back uptown to New York is difficult and long.
It's going to be like this for the next 3 months.
Yeah, no, it's going to be tough.
About an hour later, I hopped on the 726 train, which was being rerouted to Hoboken, and train seemed pretty quiet.
More people are trying out the buses, and maybe some people are driving in, and maybe some people are just saying, screw it, I'll just take a vacation.
We did notice that there was a 722 train that came out of Mount Olive, that there was some crowding on, which was more a function of the fact that the train was a single level and not a multi-level. So by the time it got to South Orange, there might have been folks standing. So we're going to try to put a multi-level on that line and alleviate that problem.
So far, so good. The test is going to be the PATH train. That's where it's going to be a little bit crazy, so we'll see.
Those fears were realized. This is the Hoboken station around 8:20. Crowds of riders trying to navigate their new and unfamiliar route. Signs indicated where to go, and transit workers were stationed to help direct. But it was a shoulder-to-shoulder shuffle to the PATH train, slowly funneled through a single turnstile.
This is hell. As you can see, it's pretty bad over here, and I actually moved to Hoboken to not deal with this from Bergen County because Penn Station was so bad, and now I feel like we're dealing with it all over again. People squeezed into PATH cars as best as they could.
Day one.
Faces already look exhausted, and it's not even 9 a.m. Up until the PATH train, it looked like these 8 weeks of rail repairs might actually be a breeze. PATH train officials said they did add 4 trains every hour going into this morning's commute. Now, at least for the PATH train that I was on, it was incredibly bumpy that at one point this train stopped so suddenly that grown men were falling to the ground.